welcome back to Retail Remedy. I have a huge haul for y'all today, and it was a total of 66 pounds at the BINZ. Okay, y'all, that was a total monetarily of $117. Okay, now that did include some books, which I'll show you guys at the end for those who are interested in books. Everything else I'm just going to go through. Some of this stuff is still real raw. It's got tape on it. It's got BINZ shenanigans going on, but y'all know how this is. For the new people that are clicking on the video, I am a reseller. I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. I don't know how, I almost forgot about eBay just now. But I sell on all three of those platforms. I thrift and I resell. Okay, y'all, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna see what I got from the BINZ. The BINZ is the Goodwill outlet where you buy things by the pound, okay? Since I already have something in frame, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that first. So this big old cumbersome little thing, I called it big and little at the same time, is a office golf game, y'all. So this is not my first time picking up like little gaming boards and whatnot. The last one I sold was a dart board, which was also golf themed. It sold on eBay for $50. So these things can do pretty good, especially when they have a good like full price selling price. That dartboard was new with tags. This one obviously is not, and it's missing a couple of things. It's supposed to come with the balls, and I don't know if it came with the stick actually. I don't remember. But I did look it up, and it did come from Dick's Sporting Good, and it was $99 original price. So if we can get somewhere halfway there, I would be happy with that. And a person could have their own golf balls. And it does have this cool little thing where the balls like exits out over here. So it's super easy and, you know, not much to set up, obviously. And like I said, it's still taped. I don't want to untape it until it's time for me to take a picture of it, which I'm going to have to do outside of my little space in there. Because if y'all have been watching me for a little while, y'all know it ain't that much space in there. Okay. All right. So this little box. Is there stuff in this box? Yeah, there is some stuff. There's some free gifts in this box. I'll get to that after, like towards the end or whatever. So, hey All-Star, how are you? Okay. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna start with the stuff and things, and I'm gonna save the books for last, like I said, and they are all in this bin, so it might look like there's, if I move it, y'all will see that there's stuff still in here, but that's because I'm saving that rest for last. All right, so first up, I actually got some little toys, which I rarely buy toys, but every once in a while, y'all will see me buy toys. So I bought this little, okay, let's see if I can show it to y'all. So it's, as you can see, it still has tape. So this is a really cool little wooden, I want to call it like a pickup truck. It is meant to carry the other little cars. So the other little cars go on the back of this little trailer like such, and there are two cars here, and this front one attaches to the trailer, but you can also unattach it like this. So this really piqued my interest because, y'all, when I was living in LA, I used to go to all of these little estate sales, and if y'all been to an estate sale, y'all already know that they usually have the rooms already set up. And sometimes you'll go into like the kids' rooms and it'll be really chic and like, you know, very like aesthetic, right? And they would have these cute little wooden toys in those rooms. So these can be kind of expensive depending on where they're from. This one doesn't have a brand, but I also haven't looked it up. So it's possible that I could, you know, lens it and find out that it's like some great brand. Oh, hey, okay. Yes, All-Star, there will be other people, don't worry, hopefully anyway, okay? Some people, they just catch the replay, and that's okay with me, all right? Because I know I'm doing the vertical video, and I get it, y'all. Catch the replay if you have to, okay? All right, up next is some shoes. I rarely pick up this brand, but I see it all the time. These were just in great condition, so I didn't want to leave them. They are some cute little wedge sandals, and they're by Lifestride. I did do a little bit of looking up. I think these are going to be like a bread and buttery, probably $20, maybe $25 if I'm lucky. Probably not though. Okay, so I thought those were just good condition. And I got two hats here. Both are brand new with tags, even though they are not a particular brand. Okay, so these are like felt hats. I'm actually looking to make sure this one is ain't got no damage. No, I think it's just rubbed a little bit. Y'all know how the fabric can kind of like rub and look a different color. But I just thought these were really cute and stylish. Again, there's no, oh wait, it says Jewel and Clara, but it looks like one of those like fashion brands. I will look it up, but I think it's just like, you know, one of those like fast fashion brands probably. But these are some adorable hats. This one in particular says on the tag that it is a designer dupe hat. So pink sandal designer dupe hat. So I don't know what designer this hat is duping, but it is super cute, definitely stylish. I know it's not great for this season, this upcoming season, but you know, it's good to just have these little accessories on hand. And a lot of times with my accessories, they end up lasting on my platforms like longer usually. So I don't mind if they last like a while, you know. It's fine, okay? This next thing I actually got for myself. It's a cute little bag, and at first I thought it was like a Madewell bag, and if it was, I would have gone ahead and resold it. But this one is by Pina 4, I don't know, something else, right? And they don't resell for very much, but I really like the straps, so I was just gonna go ahead and keep it myself. But this does remind me of the Madewell bag that I've sold like a ton of times. So anyways, I just really liked it. All right, up next is some shoes by Zara. I know the whole Beyonce era is coming to an end, but you know, you never know when you might need a cute little pair of pointed toe metallic silver boots. So we'll see what happens, or maybe just like a cosplay situation, I don't know. But yeah, these are by Zara, and they are the Trafalook brand. They do need a little bit of TLC, but because of the color, you can't really tell. There's a couple of like scuffs by like on there. You might be able to see that, I don't know. And I need to wipe them down in general just to get like the little stuff from the BINZ off. But I thought these were super cute, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them a try. All right. Got another little Tumi accessory, y'all. Y'all know I love this brand. This is a great travel brand to pick up if you're a reseller. You can find like the bigger bags. They resell for great amounts of money. And then for me, anytime I sell them, I like to give, you know, free accessories too. So that's just my own little choice, because I'm always finding these little bags. And sometimes I do sell the little bags by themselves. It takes a while, but they can sell. Okay. All right. Up next is these cute little time true, what are these called? Birkenstock lookalikes, y'all. So I went ahead and picked them up because they do remind me of Birkenstocks, but they also are in pretty good condition and they're kind of cute. They may end up on my $10 shop. I'm definitely going to try them at the consignment store first though, y'all, because these types of things, they don't really sell for much. So I don't like to just sit on them too long. But if the consignment store doesn't take them, it might be on a $10 shop unless I just look it up and it's some great price or whatever. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, I got a cute little computer bag. So this one is actually Grid by Targus. The thing about Targus is that I rarely ever pick up this brand because usually it doesn't do that well. But this particular bag was listed for like $30, I believe, resell. Don't quote me on Facebook, do your research. But this one in particular did have an okay bread and butter price. So I said I'll go ahead and list it, why not? It's definitely kind of like chic and modern. It doesn't look like the old school messenger bags. So I think somebody might enjoy this. And it actually looks pretty new at the same time. So yeah. All right, and some miscellaneous thing I got was, this is for me, But this is like a little bath set or whatever. And I probably overpaid for it because this thing feels like it's like 3 or 4 pounds, y'all. So I probably paid like normal price for it. But it came with like tea tree oil and bath salts, and it has this cute little scooper. It's brand new. I was like, why not? I really love bath accoutrements, so that's just my little thing. Okay, so that is the first bin besides the books, y'all. Stay until the end if you want to see the books. Okay, all right, moving right along. Ooh, if I could just grab this bin because it is full to the brim, y'all. Okay, so the first thing that is on this one is actually a decorative item. And so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that first because it's not actual clothing. And I'm trying to think if there's anything other than that. I don't know, we'll see. I don't remember, y'all. But this really cool rug, which I think actually is a tapestry for the wall, but I think it can double as a rug if you wanted to. I'm not really like totally sure. I did a little research on it. I don't have the numbers exactly. I was able to find it out there, but not really with a price on it. I need to do a little bit more extensive research. But this is basically a alpaca rug. So it's real fur. And y'all, this thing smelled so bad when I got it out of the bin. So I did already wash it, y'all. I washed it. And y'all, it took me a while, but I think I did a pretty good job. And here we are. So it's looking good. I can't wait to list it and see what we can list it for. I think this will be cute in a baby room as well, just like that little wooden toy. Like this would be in one of those rooms that I'm talking about in those estate sales, that it just reminds me aesthetically of those types of things. So yeah, I thought this was a great find. I even had like a person following behind me, like rubbing it, like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Little did she know, and little did I know at the time, this thing was rank, y'all. Disgusting, y'all. But we got it together, okay? We got it together. All right, moving right along to the clothes. All right, up first is a brand that we really seldomly pick up now, but I used to pick it up a lot when I first started reselling, and that is Orvis. Every once in a while, Orvis can do okay. It depends on the piece, y'all. I picked this one up because it is a shacket. Everybody loves a shacket. So I usually am able to go ahead and sell them no matter what the brand is, but the brand will dictate the price, of course. But this one is just in such great condition. It's a great color. I mean, it's got a nice little heaviness to it. Like, I think somebody would absolutely enjoy this little shacket. So yes. All right, I'm trying to find a place to throw this stuff, y'all. All right, up next is, I believe it's a new brand to me, y'all, but this one might be, I'm gonna call it a bread and butter bolo, because I looked up this particular item, but I'm just gonna tell y'all to do y'all's research, okay? So this really adorable dress, like, look at that. This is so cute. And I think it might be lag and looky as well. Has a little cute little belt. It is by Effie's Heart. Okay, y'all. I had never seen this brand before. Went ahead and looked it up. Also, this is a 2X, so it's great size. And I believe it was between like $35 and $45 or something like that, which is, you know, it caught me by surprise. I had no idea, but I just liked the dress. I probably would have picked up the dress anyway. I don't know. But I was very pleasantly surprised when I looked at the comps. So y'all definitely look into that brand. And when y'all see it out there in the wild, you know, maybe pick it up depending on the item, okay? Up next is actually something similar to what I showed y'all last time. It is another American Eagle little denim skirt, but this one is a short one. The one that I showed y'all last time was a long one, and it's literally the exact same skirt, just short. And I don't know, I've been kind of obsessed with denim skirts and getting like denim skirts, because last year during this time, I remember people like saying there wasn't many denim skirts out there to choose from, especially if you were just shopping like at the regular stores. Of course, if you were on Poshmark and eBay and Mercari, you can find a denim skirt. It's no big deal. Like, you know, we got it, okay? The resellers are doing our thing. But in like, just like the little brands that we sell at my job and whatnot, I wasn't seeing a whole lot of denim skirts. But this year I am. So I'm trying to kind of get ahead of the trend and get some denim skirts in my shop. So this one is a size, What size is this one? 12. So it is a good size too. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Ever since I realized that the BINZ price has gone up, I'm super selective. Size matters, y'all, to me at the BINZ now. I do not just be picking up double zeros, extra, extra small. I'm leaving it behind, y'all. Okay? All right. All right, up next is another new brand. Definitely one of those ones I think you want to put on your BOLO list. This is called Snowskins. So to my knowledge, this is a ski and snowboarding top, okay? It's got that beautiful crushed velvet. I'm sure it's really, really warm. There's this like mock turtleneck. I'm calling it a mock turtleneck because it does like flat down right there. So it does kind of have like a, maybe like a cowl neck kind of thing. Oh, and let me show y'all the brand. So Snowskins is the name of the brand, y'all. I just looked at the website and the stuff is sold for quite a lot of money. I don't have a number particularly for this top, but I do not get rid of ski stuff because I sell so much ski stuff. Actually, we're getting out of the ski months, but it doesn't matter because even if it stays until next year, I'm telling y'all that ski stuff does so good. All right, up next is a polka dotted Lands' End top. Very classic. It's got gold buttons. I mean, you know, the main reason I picked it up is because of the sizing. It is a 2X. I don't normally pick up Lands' End, but after watching a few other resellers do their hauls and stuff, and they talked about Lands' End, Talbot's, I can't remember the other one, maybe like Lane Bryant, but I think Lane Bryant is a kind of a plus size friendly brand. There are brands that do better when you get the plus sizes, and I think Lands' End is one of those. All right, and even though it's the beginning of the year, we're getting into our spooky aesthetic already. So this shirt actually does not have a brand. If I look it up and there's a bunch out there for like $1, I might just keep this one because this one is super cute. It's got ghost face on it and it says, "No, you hang up." And I think that's super cute. So, and I mean, worst case scenario, I'll keep it. But other than that, I might put it on the $10 shop for you spooky lovers out there. And I'm just excited. I'm trying to get started early, y'all, with the spooky stuff. Because like last year, I thought I was getting started early, but I didn't end up finding a whole lot of stuff. Not gonna lie. So I'm trying to like keep that in the back of my mind. Okay. All right. So this next thing, I actually threw it in my cart as I was leaving. And I was like, Lord, I hope it's okay. Like there was a few things I threw in my cart as I was leaving. And when I got home, I was actually pleasantly surprised, y'all, because sometimes I just be taking risks, y'all. Do as I say, don't do as I do. When you go to the BINZ, do your research, okay, y'all? All right, this cute little sweater is also a plus size sweater. I know we're getting out of the winter months, but I sell everything all year, okay? And it is by a brand called Gray Bandit, okay? So I ended up looking this one up when I got home, and they had some pretty good bread and butter prices for these sweaters. So I'll say 30, 35, maybe a couple like 28, but pretty much above that $30 range. And y'all know that's like usually my goal at the BINZ with, you know, a few exceptions. I mean, I just love it. Like, I love the pattern. It's very classic. I'm trying to see, is it made out of anything special? Because I don't remember. It's acrylic, polyester, and nylon. I mean, you could have fooled me. It definitely looks like one of those ones that could be like a wool blend or even a little bit of cashmere. I don't know. It's very soft though and very chic. Oh, and by the way, it is a quarter zip. So definitely one of those staple pieces, okay? This is one of the ones I would put capsule wardrobe on. All right, up next is something vintage. Y'all know I love my vintage, and even more, my vintage nighttime stuff, y'all. So robes, gowns, etc. I love buying vintage, like nighties and whatnot. So this one definitely caught my eye. I really, really love, y'all already know what I'm gonna say, the Victorian Baroque pattern, y'all. I love that. It reminds me of cachet, and y'all know I love cachet, and it does have the belt, y'all. I would have left it if it didn't, y'all, probably, more than likely. I don't like having robes without the belt. But this is by Mystique Intimates. So I don't know if y'all will be able to see that because it's in gray and white, but definitely a vintage, definitely super cute. I just sold a really cute vintage robe recently. I sent out like 40% offers. So listen, y'all, if y'all go into my store on Poshmark and just like the stuff y'all like or whatever, every once in a while, you know, it's every once in a while, y'all, okay? I can't do this every day. I do send out the 40% offers and whatnot. And somebody got that really, really nice vintage robe for like $21. Beautiful. I'm telling y'all. And that's when the good stuff, you know what I'm saying, good stuff will go on sale in my shop. Actually, let me take that back. I do 30% offers all the time though, y'all. Okay, so you never know. Okay, just go over there and start liking a bunch of stuff and see what you get. Okay. All right, so up next is a brand we're more familiar with. This is J. Crew. Okay, and I bought this particular skirt because it is the Tolegno, don't make fun of me, I don't know how to say that, Tolegno 1900 Italian stretch. So when I seen that, I was like, let me just make sure, because y'all know J. Crew really has those pieces that sometimes like they sell for a lot, even though they seem like basics. I believe this is wool. Yeah, Italian stretch wool. So this is wool, and I believe like normal price, this thing is pretty expensive. I don't want to say a number because I don't remember, but y'all look that up. You know, if y'all have to rewind and go back to that, screenshot that and look that up. And when y'all see that on the J. Crew stuff, definitely look into the piece and see if it's worth your buy, because this one I believe will be once I get it listed. And let me go on and tell y'all, it's a size 12, so it's a good size, y'all. Okay. All right, moving on to our next piece. This is a mess right now, but it is a wrap style dress by Express. So I went back and forth with this one, y'all. I don't even know if I'll be able to show y'all this one in like reality, but it has this really beautiful, like, is that a hole? Please, God. Okay, I thought I saw a hole. It's just the tag. Okay. All right, so yeah, this is it has a really beautiful like red outline, which kind of got me. Very beach aesthetic, very flowy, very what they call resort wear now. That's a new little tag if y'all want to add that to stuff. Just beautiful, and I just feel like it would be cute with, you know, the vacation tag and all that stuff. I'm sorry I can't show y'all a little bit better, but this is actually a wrap style dress that goes like through and then around. So it'll be listed sometime soon, so y'all be able to see it sometime soon. Just, I'm sorry y'all, it's kind of a mess right now. All right, up next we have something else vintage, y'all, and don't mind my socks. I might as well point them out just in case anybody's already looking at them. It was cold and hot today in Texas, y'all. All right, if you're in Texas, you know what I mean. Okay, so this next thing is actually a vintage no boundaries. So when I was in the BINZ one day, I overheard the vintage t-shirt guys saying that some of the vintage no boundaries pieces do very well. I mean, we all know what no boundaries look like, but let me just show y'all. Okay, and I just love this pattern. Like, this gives me the 90s feels and all this type of stuff. This would be super cute, like on and then like tied in a little knot in the front. Like, I think it would be so cute. So this is a size small, and I just want to give it a try and see what this no boundaries piece will do, y'all. I mean, I can't get over the pattern. I love the colors, so we shall see. We shall see. All right. Up next is a risky find, but it's actually something we've sold before, but I'll tell y'all why in a minute. Figs. Y'all, I've had my ups and downs with figs, y'all. There's a few things I want to tell y'all. If you buy figs from the BINZ or from Goodwill, I would say be careful about listing it on eBay, because eBay has been taking these down. Make sure y'all put the actual color name if y'all can find it also, because I've had some issues with someone saying that they bought it to be a particular color and it was the same color as they had, da 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 da. But anywho, back to eBay is taking them down because I think Figs doesn't want people who are not dealers to sell them, but they still do pretty good. They don't do huge amounts anymore. They used to do like 30, 35. Now they'll do like 25, 28, but it's still good. These are a size, what size are these? Extra small. So, but I never seen this style with the little zip pocket on the side. So I was like, I'm gonna get it anyway. And I'm just, is there a stain? I think there's a stain. Okay, never mind, guys. Remember all the tips that I just gave you, but I might not get to list these because of the stain. But if I was gonna list them, I would only list them on Mercari and on Poshmark, and just skip eBay altogether because yeah. I hate getting that email like your listing is gone. Thanks. All right. Up next is a pair of Spanx. So y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been having the greatest time with Spanx, but I finally found a pair in a 1X or in a bigger size. Most of the time when I find Spanx, they're in a like small or a medium. And I mean, how many small and medium girls are really buying Spanx? Come on now. All right, let's be real, okay? Not very many, but when you can find them in bigger sizes, they do really well. These are the faux leather ones, so it's not the best season to get them, but maybe somebody will buy them soon, like sooner than later, while it's still kind of cold outside. And in some places that are not Texas, it's still pretty cold, so we'll see, okay? All right, up next is a brand that I've been trying to sell for a while, but you know, it has its moments, and that is Hi by Anthropologie, I believe. I believe this is the Anthropologie brand. I've tried time and time again. Sometimes it does okay. So far, that's all I've experienced is some okay prices, but I thought this was a really, really cute lightweight jacket. I believe it might have a little linen in it. It's really cute and quilted, and I don't know, it's just really good. And when I did a lens check on it, somebody did have it listed for like $45. It does have like a little lining, and it's actually, it seems like it would be pretty warm of a jacket. Let's see, does it have linen? Yes, it's 55% linen. So actually it would be okay for the upcoming, you know, just spring weather, you know what I'm saying? And maybe even the summer too, depending on like where people are vacationing. All right. Up next is a cute little top by Miss Me. Yeah, not much to say. Y'all know Miss Me. It's got some really cute little flowers on the side, really cute little ruffle, beautiful and great for the summertime coming up. Denim, I think, is in general. Like I said, denim dresses, denim skirts. I mean, denim is always in, but I'm just saying in its different styles, you know, a top, a skirt, a dress, you know what I'm saying? Check those out. And if y'all are shopping, go ahead and check out what is, you know, popular, what the brands are putting out, because that's what's going to give you the keys to what's about to be in style. All right. This cute little skirt is actually by H&M, y'all. So every once in a while, I find one of those really special pieces by H&M that actually sells for a lot of money, okay, y'all? So this one, I don't think it'll be like a huge amount of money for me because it's only a size 2, but I'm not gonna give up on it just yet. I'm gonna see what we can do. But the person that had it listed, when I looked it up, had it listed for $75. Yeah, y'all. Sometimes H&M does these collaborations and these like with designers and whatnot, and these special pieces, and they can be sold for a lot. So y'all don't skip over every H&M piece. Definitely look into it if it looks like a special piece. All right, I'm moving right along. I actually got something very Texas. This is a cute little sweater by Polo Ralph Lauren, which I rarely do, y'all, unless it's in great condition. And actually the last one sold pretty well. But this one had the little Longhorn symbol on it. And y'all know us Texans, we love our Longhorns. So I was like, yeah, why not? Let's try it out. Plus, I did do some like research on it, and there were some other Longhorn polos out there that have done pretty well. So I'm not surprised. Longhorn stuff that we sell at my job, expensive, y'all. Expensive, okay? So we're gonna give this a try, even though, you know, polo isn't my favorite thing to pick up per se. All right, Up next is a really cute little sundress, perfect for the season, y'all. But we may try this at the consignment first. I know, it sucks. But it's just because this is by a brand called Lush. Let me just show y'all the tag. So this is Lush. It's not a very expensive brand, I don't think, to begin with. And in general, I think I've always tried this at the consignment first. So we'll just see. I might do research on it before I do it just to make sure, because like y'all know the consignment's gonna give you under $10. So we'll see. We'll see, okay? All right, this next thing, I actually thought it was a different brand, so now I gotta list it. But it's okay. It's one of my little ski brands. This is by Arctics, okay? It's actually a cute little pair of ski pants, okay? I think it needs some TLC too. There were some little marks on the back here. I might have to just throw it in the wash and see what happens. Because I'm not gonna do too much, because these are sold on Amazon for about $40. So I'm practically gonna be giving these away. The reason why I ended up picking them up is because I thought they were Arc'teryx. This was a part of the last minute items I just threw in my basket because I had to leave the BINZ because I needed to go to the post office. So yeah, I made a jump decision on like maybe 5 pounds worth of stuff. Okay, so I thought this was Arc'teryx, but let me tell y'all something. If y'all do find Arc'teryx, I saw a pair of these when I looked up Arc'teryx that were listed for like $300. And I'm not surprised. Arc'teryx is expensive, okay? So y'all write that down if y'all don't already have it on y'all's BOLO list, okay? All right, up next, it's prom season. So y'all, this really beautiful hot pink dress is by, let me show y'all, Betsy Johnson. So I don't know if this is vintage or what. This zipper kind of makes me feel like it is vintage. It's stuck at the moment. Now it wants to work. I swear to y'all, I sat up here and was trying to zip this up for the longest. Okay, I guess it's not stuck. I was gonna get my mom to replace it or ask her if she could, the zipper on this one, because it's just in great condition. I know it's wrinkled right now, but once we get it steamed and looking beautiful, like I could just see it doing so well. Actually, I'm looking at it. The fabric needs a little bit of love. We'll see. If it's a vintage, it might be all right. If not, because there is a few runs and snags in this fabric, I'm not going to lie, but it's just beautiful still, okay? Just a really beautiful basic like hot pink dress with a really beautiful shape. You know what I'm saying? Love it, okay? For prom season. All right, this next item is a new brand to me. It's called LMC. And LMC stands for, hold on, let me look for it. Lost Management Cities, okay? Never heard of this before, but this intrigued me. So I picked it up, okay? As y'all can see, there's this really cute little graphic logo right here on this plaid shirt. This has a really nice thickness. It's not quite a shacket, but it's just really nice in general. It just looked really nice. So I looked up the brand. It might be a bolo. Y'all definitely look into it. What I thought it was immediately was Loser Machine, which is another brand that it can be a bolo, but I'm just gonna say a bread and butter bolo. So y'all could write those two brands down if you've never heard of it. Look, let me show y'all the little, it's got a little logo here too. So y'all can see that, Lost Management Cities. So we'll see what this does. I've actually never sold anything by this brand. All right. Up next is another one of those last minute decisions that I threw in my cart, but it's super cute. It's an Abercrombie & Fitch jacket for little girls. And y'all know I do pick up girls and boys clothes from time to time when I can find some good stuff. So this one was definitely one of them. Just a classic little Crocodile Dundee jacket. You know what I'm saying? Very, very classic, very cute. Size small. All right, up next is a really interesting shirt that I did throw in last minute. It is by First Love, and it is a plus size. I might try this at the consignment first. It's a little bit busy, I'm not going to lie. So, you know, for a person with an eclectic style, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I picked it up because I thought I liked the pattern, and yeah, it's a plus size. It's a 3X, okay? All right, moving right along. I picked up these really nice hot pink pants, dress pants. Oops. They're by Evan Piccione, which I rarely pick up, but these are 100% silk. So I had to. I mean, come on, hot pink silk. Some really cute little girl boss is gonna want these. So the only thing about these pants is that I do need to tighten up the little button in here. So I probably will add a couple of stitches, or I might just put a note in the description. Okay. All right, moving along. I actually found some Demon Slayer for my anime lovers out there. So what had happened was, y'all, I had heard through the grapevine that if you find anime stuff, to go ahead and look into it, because you never know, it might be something rare, etc. So I picked this one up, and I was giving it, like, I was just looking at it, and I saw one of the vintage t-shirt guys like peeking over my shoulder and like, I guess waiting on me to put it down, y'all. So guess what I did? I ain't put it down. I kept it. So I did look into it. I'm still not really sure. I think it might do okay out there. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Little zip hoodie. Why not? And I'm an anime fan myself, but I rarely find any stuff for the stuff I like to watch, okay? All right. Up next is another Ralph Lauren, but this one is Ralph Lauren. Just a really classic little button-up brown tee. I think, or tee, well, button-up shirt. And it is actually a petite large, which almost made me put it back. But I like the aesthetic of this shirt, so I went ahead and grabbed it anyway. And yeah, I just really love the look of it. It's just a classic. I think somebody might pick that up, you know, not for too much money, but they'll pick it up. All right. Up next is, I believe this is a vintage. This is by Karen Hart, and it is kind of like a sheer shirt. It is also a plus size at a 2X, but I think these sheer shirts are coming back in, y'all. Like, I personally like the sheer shirts. You know, they can be done very well if you know what you're doing. And this one just has a really beautiful pattern if you look at it. And I just think that would be really cute and easy breezy for a vacation or something. Like, I could see someone wearing this and then tying it, or, you know what I'm saying? Or just wearing it with some nice little, maybe linen pants on a vacation or somewhere. I think it would be beautiful. So I went ahead and picked it up. I don't really know the brand, but we'll see. I kind of picked it up for just the style. All right. Up next is just in time for the wedding seasons, y'all. Cute little flower girl dress, maybe, depending on the wedding. Maybe she's a mini bride. This little rose actually is attached, so I wish it could come off. This was one of my last minute finds also, but this is what really sold me on it. Look at the bag. Look at that cute little heart cut out. Isn't that so cute? I just think this will be so cute. Even if this is just something someone wants to like take pictures in, you know, I mean, beautiful, but definitely gives me wedding, more of a wedding vibe, y'all. All right. Oh, we actually getting through this pretty good. Let me see. I got some stuff that fell on the floor. All right. This next dress is actually a Bolo brand, but this dress needs a lot of TLC, so don't judge me. All right. So this little bandage dress, y'all, very out on the town, very nightclub, you know, Bella the Ball. This is actually by Bella Barnett. Let me show y'all that. So y'all write that down and put that in y'all's Bolo notebook, because when I looked this up, there were some good prices out there for some of these dresses. Now mine, she needs some work, okay? She's got a couple of little spots and whatnot. I take on challenges sometime, okay, y'all? So maybe some of you all, if y'all are resellers, y'all maybe wouldn't want to take on a project like I do. I do it when I feel like maybe I can maybe work it out. So I just made a really good like concoction of washing detergents, and it has like OxyClean in it and everything like that. And then prior to it, I'll probably spray it down with like my liquid OxyClean, and we'll just see what happens. If it comes out good, it'll be listed, y'all, but we'll see. But either way, like this dress is just fabulous. Let me show y'all that again. It's just beautiful, like beautiful, like an all white party on a yacht or like a boat. Like this would be tea. Like what? So I had to pick it up, y'all. All right, moving right along. Another vintage piece, and this is actually a brand that I do already know, which is always great when I can find a vintage piece and I know the brand. This is by Janison, which actually makes swimwear too, which is kind of random, I guess. But this is just a really cute little vest. I feel like vests are not doing the greatest in my closet, but every once in a while I do, you know, get a vest gal or a vest guy that will pick up some cute little vintage vest. I really love the little embroidery. Like I just went ahead and picked it up, and it is 100% wool. So that's also another good selling point. And I love the color palette. It's very nice and natural. Okay. Up next, this dress I believe is Band of Gypsies. Somebody took the tag off, okay, y'all, but it's so cute that I just went ahead and picked it up anyway. It was giving me Johnny Was vibes, and it does have a little keyhole in the middle here, so it's even cuter, y'all. But I'm not the biggest Band of Gypsies like fan. But the only reason I know, some of y'all resellers, y'all are gonna know as soon as I show it to y'all. Because I didn't know right away, y'all. I was walking around with it and I was like, what tag looks like this? Y'all see this little tag and how it's like dyed pink a little bit? Got that, like, you can almost see it, right? I was like, I know that tag. I know that tag. And eventually it dawned on me. It's Band of Gypsies. That's not my favorite brand to pick up, but I really like this dress, so I might go ahead and give it a chance because I don't think the consignment store would take it since it does not have a size tag on here. So I'm gonna have to do some measurements, but in general, the color is good. The theming is good for the upcoming season, and we shall see. I don't expect a whole lot of money, but you know, somebody might like it, okay? And speaking of Johnny Was, y'all, guess what? Guess what, y'all? I found a Johnny Was at the BINZ, y'all. It's rare, but it happens, okay? So here is my Bolo brand, other than that other one. I guess that was another one too, the Barnett one. But this one is one of our familiar girlies. And this is actually a 100% silk top by Johnny Was. I'll admit, I've never sold the silk ones, so this is gonna be a new experience for me. I actually haven't even looked it up, but I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. I'm glad I didn't skip over it because when I seen it, I definitely thought it was a scarf. And good thing I look at scarves too now, you know, and I do pick up silks from time to time. So this was actually a pleasant surprise when I saw the Johnny Was tag. So I hurried up and threw it in my cart, girl. And y'all know I paid like almost nothing for it, okay? So that'll be a great flip, okay? All right, up next is an even more familiar brand. And this is actually a really beautiful dress by Calvin Klein, y'all. So every once in a while, Calvin Klein just snatches my heart away with a cute little dress, and I gotta get it. Even though for resale, they don't do that great. You know, Calvin Klein is just very, very saturated. It just is what it is. Everybody knows that Calvin Klein makes good stuff, you know. So there's no surprise there. But every once in a while, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick that one up, okay? And this one was just kind of like catching my eyeballs. So it is a size small. I wish it was a better size, but I mean, would you have left it behind? I mean, come on. It's gonna fit somebody like a glove. Like, she's gonna be fabulous in this. Okay, all right, up next is, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might end up taking it to consignment and see if they're gonna take it first. But this really beautiful little dress is actually by Shein, y'all. Yes, I picked up a Shein dress from the BINZ with the intent to resell it. So The reason why is because it is actually a Sheen slash Frenchie collab. And even though I don't know who Frenchie is or what Frenchie is, the aesthetic of this dress is French girl aesthetic. It is very like European, very like, you know what I'm saying? I could see the little, what's the hat called, y'all? I can't even think, the beret, the little beret, and I could just see it. I could just see it, can't you? Okay, so because of the aesthetic, you know, and I always see the consignment store selling Sheen. They've never bought any Sheen from me though, but this one is new with tags, so we'll see. And this is also a size large, so a great size. So, you know, we're gonna do a little social experiment and see if they take it. Hopefully they do, because I don't wanna list that, to be honest. But if I have to, I will, okay? All right, up next is a new brand to me, but y'all might want to write this one down and do some research on it because it might be a good bread and butter. But it is called Ked London. And as you can see, it only has the UK size because it is a UK brand. But this is just a really beautiful quality, like knit, crochet knit, long cardigan. Beautiful, beautiful. Capsule wardrobe, hands down. Okay, y'all, love it. Okay, there is a little bit of like pilling, just a tiny bit. You know, I might throw it in the wash. It does have a couple of little pieces of whatnot on it from the BINZ, but it's a great piece, like in general. Like I could see Madewell wearing, making this, or even like Loft or somewhere like that. So that's what kind of spiked my interest. But I do need to find out what the US size is. But I did also find this and these pieces on Poshmark. So definitely look up Ked London, which is QED London. Okay, y'all? All right. Moving right along. This next thing I might not get to list because I did see when I brought it in that there was a small stain on it, and I don't know how to wash this. So, but this is one of those ones you might want to write down too and do a little research on. This is kind of a mess right now, but I'm gonna try to put it together for y'all. So this is the top, right? This is the top. And then the bottom is actually pants. So it's a little pantsuit or a pant jumpsuit, okay? Boom. And then in the middle, this little thing goes around the midsection. Sexy AF, y'all. Super sexy. Wish that I could sell it. Hopefully I will get to sell it. I don't know. The issue is that, one, with this chain on here, I do not want to put it in the wash. So then it would cause for me to hand wash it. And I know there was like a little grease stain somewhere on it. I don't see it now, but it'll pop up if I put the bright light on it and get taking pictures, I know. So y'all pray for me. We're going to see if we'll be able to actually get this listed because it's so beautiful, right? It could be something cute for someone, just like a special occasion. Oh, and I haven't told y'all the brand. Hold on. Okay, so the brand is 12th Tribe, okay? So y'all look that up. They have some really nice, just like fun party, very like if it's your birthday or you going to something like, you know, where you're gonna be taking pictures, you know, this is a good brand if you want to look for something special to wear, you know. So definitely look into that. And mind you, this is another reason why I don't know. The actual chain itself has a little bit of tarnishing, but just on that little clasp right there. So we'll have to see, y'all. We'll have to see. All right. Up next is somewhat of a bolo brand, depending on I can't talk today. Depending on the piece, y'all. So this is actually a Dolan. It's kind of looking crazy on here. Like it looks like it's got like stains or something, but it really does not. That's just like the lighting. You see how it's changing? It kind of like got a stain. I don't know. Or maybe it does got a little bit of darkening right here. I don't know. I might have to throw it in the wash. It is some type of material called Cupro. I'm gonna look into what I gotta do to wash it. Let's see. But anyways, Dolan is the brand, y'all. That is Anthropology, I believe. Oh, I can't even show y'all because this is on here. So Dolan. Most of us have seen Dolan before though, y'all. But the reason why I said it might be a Bolo brand, and some people might, you know, beg to differ that, you know, because sometimes it doesn't do that great. I'm gonna be real. But most of the time when I find Dolan, I find tops. I've never found a dress and actually listed a dress. So we'll see. I'm gonna maybe wash it and see if like that little area looks better after I wash it. And we'll see if we can get it listed, okay? All right, up next is another new brand to me, but I believe it's something you might want to put on your Bolo list and just look it up, or your bread and butter list. And that brand is called Jace. So that's Jaase to make sure, okay? This is just a beautiful dress, y'all. I mean, come on. This is definitely resort wear. I just love like the details. There's like buttons all the way. Is it all the way down? Yes, the buttons go, oh, the buttons stop here. And then there's a little split, very cute. And then they have this little tie up in the middle. Very, very vacation vibes. Freaking love it. I love the pattern on it. It's just so sultry and beautiful. And I can't wait to get it listed, y'all. This one definitely took me by surprise. I'd never heard of this brand before, but y'all look into it, I'm telling you. And even if you're just looking for some cute little vacation clothes, that's a good brand, okay? All right, up next is something that's new with tags, totally new to me. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, but this is a little swimsuit, which I rarely sell swimsuits, but every once in a while I do. And I love when I can find them new with tags, because I just like for people to feel safe buying, you know, swimsuits. You know, it is what it is. We resell. Y'all know what it is. But it's kind of like a little basic swimsuit. Kind of reminds me of a tennis dress. But the reason why I'm going to have to research it is because this little bow here, it actually comes through like a little hole on the skirt. And that's just a part of it. Like it's not a hole. It's not damaged. It's just that little piece, this little piece right here, I can actually pop it through. I tied it so it wouldn't go through, but when it's untied, this little thing, and I believe this is normal for this thing, but I might just annotate it just so everybody understands what they're getting, because that's another thing I don't love about some brands. But you can take that little piece out, right, and then not have that little bow. Maybe that's what it's for, so that you don't have to have the bow if you don't want to, because the bow kind of like shifts the dress up and makes it kind of like, you know, makes it a little bit more, you know, I guess risque. I don't know. It's not very much though. But if y'all know anything about this brand, which I don't even think I've told y'all yet, it's EO Mini. Let me show y'all that. If y'all know anything about this brand, y'all leave me a comment or something. Let me know if that is normal. Because I'm telling y'all, there's no rip. There's nothing like, it doesn't look like it's damaged. It just looks like that's where that little bow comes out. And, or maybe, I don't know. I'll have my mom look at it. Y'all know she's a seamstress. I'll have her look at it and see if that makes sense. But it is new with tags, okay? All right, moving right along. This next item is by Loft. And like I said, I really like the sheer shirts and things and whatnot. So I did pick this up with that in mind. This is a cute little cardigan. It could be like a swimsuit cover. It's probably a swimsuit cover, but it could be worn probably a few different ways. I just love the pattern with the stripes and the floralness of it all. And then these little panels on the side kind of split off. And it's just super cute, super classic. And even though I think it's a, wait, let me make sure, extra small. So not just an extra small. It's kind of got that double sizing thing going on. I think it'll do pretty well out there, especially with the upcoming season, y'all. All right, moving right along. Another new with tags item, and great for probably prom season. Oh wait, no. I thought it would be great for prom season, but then I realized pants. Okay, so this is actually by J. Crew. Like I said, new with tags. Cute little crushed velvet jumpsuit. Okay, so I'm not really sure how it'll do because we're kind of getting out of the colder months. It might do okay for the spring if someone hurries up and buys it quickly. But there are some little pockets. I was trying to show it. There are pockets, you know, we love a pocket, and it's really kind of basic but classic. So we'll see what it does. I just picked it up because it was new with tags and I thought it was cute. So we shall see. I'm always kind of on the fence about velvet things though, because you know, you gotta be a certain type of person or you gotta care to want velvet stuff, because sometimes I don't know how to style it. So yeah, anywho, we're down to the last couple of items. This is a cute little like sweater, kind of oversized sweater by this brand called Buy Together, which I've sold a couple of times now. It does all right. Normal price, it's pretty pricey. So I would say if you pick it up, definitely check out the piece. I didn't really do that with this one. I don't expect a lot of money for it, but I thought it was cute and kind of beachy vibes, and definitely good for this, you know, kind of in between weather that we're experiencing right now. So yeah, and I'm used to this brand because we actually sell this brand at my job, so I already know. So I went ahead and picked it up. All right, and then last item in the clothing bin is a wrap dress that I mainly just picked up because of it being kind of like a classic, a wrap dress. It's actually by Ann Taylor. Okay, and it's actually a size large, which was another reason I picked it up. But yeah, I really also like this little pattern, even though it's kind of dark and almost like wintry. It depends. Maybe someone will pick it up because they just like to wear, you know, like darker colors. It depends. But either way, it's going to be one of those classic wrap dresses, like your Diane von Furstenberg wrap dresses. And people just love wrap dresses. So yeah, and that's pretty much the last one. Oh, and it does have pockets, so that's always great too. Okay, all right, so that is the last of our clothing. All right,